Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome to episode one of Let's Talk About It. Episode one, and just the segment in general of Let's Talk About It is essentially just, hey, whatever's on my mind for that particular Monday is something I'll do every single Monday. Just a little bit about whatever's on my mind. And most recently, what's been on my mind is really bunch of DC stuff, to be honest with you. You know what I mean? Crazy. So if you're actually watching this, and if you're watching this while you're at work, cheers to you. Cheers to you. Hot cocoa. It's pretty cold in the Midwest. You know what I'm saying? So gotta have that hot cocoa, man. Gotta have that hot cocoa. But as you guys are trickling in, the question is this live? Is this a pre-record? Let's talk about it. You know what I mean? Uh but yeah, man. So just getting started, man, with just a couple things that honestly have been on my mind. Really is like I said, is DC. Um, I've been talking to Buck a lot lately, been talking to Brenton a lot lately, been going through different, what do you call it? Different like viewpoints of what I feel, I'm liking, I'm not liking, et cetera, of what I want. And the crazy thing about it is I kind of feel like I finally like found that vision. I finally found that passion, found that, exactly what I want everything to be. And I'm at that place where it's happy. DC, I'm all in on DC in terms of Gotham. For the longest while it was, hey, what's if you have a DC collection, can you be as strategic as a Chris the Batman statue collector to where you're Gotham? Or is a little bit of Justice League gonna trickle in there? A little Superman, a little Flash, Wonder Woman, Green Lantern, Green Arrow, Black Canary, even though that's technically Gotham as well. You get the point. And I kind of really finally came to the realization, like, no, like it really is just DC, like in terms of it's just Gotham. I love the Gotham Rogues that Sideshow already has out. Obviously X-Men, or not X-Men, but XM will be releasing, obviously they got their Batman, their Superman, Wonder Woman, Martian Manhunters on the way. Unfortunately, those aren't any things I'll be picking up. I'm excited to see like what's next in terms of DC for quarter scale. Sideshow's Daniel Bell Joker. I'm really, really, really excited for that statue. We did a collectible versus that will air on Friday. So if you haven't, if you haven't, you go to the YouTube tab. I'll just show you guys real quick. This is literally all you have to do, man. So just go up to the YouTube tab. Oh my God, that's me. You go up to the YouTube tab, you go to community, and right on the community tab, what's up, Rich? What's up, Rich? You go to the community tab, and basically you just go scroll down, and you'll be able to see where the votes are being casted so far for Tweeterhead as well as Sideshow. On Fridays, we do Collectible versus Community Edition, and that's where we give you guys the chance to pretty much vote and cast your vote in terms of, yo, this is what you guys think is the best version of said character. And yeah, we'll talk it over. But the reason why I bring that up with that Joker is because I'm finally under the realization, like, yo, dude, I kind of like Sideshow's Daniel Bell Joker. I like every single thing that has been done except for Killer Croc. Killer Croc is really the only one that I can honestly say, like, I don't. Okay, so Sideshow's Killer Croc, I like the base. The base on it looks very good. But the statue I feel is too short because he's hunched over. And then I also feel like I feel like it's about time that they redo a proper Killer Croc. However, I do have a beat on one to where it's basically like $375, where it's like I could go ahead and get it. And I kind of feel like for 375 is honestly not bad. I mean, you're getting it. I mean, at that point, 375 shipped. I mean, you're literally getting it $200 off. This is the exclusive head, which makes no effing sense to me whatsoever. But whatever. I would never use it personally. Like I would never use this. And I think he was saying it has a little brakes on there, which doesn't matter to me on this one because I would never use it. But if you look real closely, this seam line is just, it's so outdated of a seam line to where it's like, this should just not be happening anymore. But then if you go all the way down here to where people leave comments, I mean, this is 2018. This is 2017 work. If we keep going back, I mean, will this thing say 2016? I really don't know. No. Yes, this is 2017. So it's kind of like, you know what I'm saying? Definitely that. So yeah. No doubt, man. I'm definitely not buying Killer Croc. It's not that top tier, you know, it's not that top tier of the character. So I get what you're saying there. But yeah, so that's something else I had been thinking about. Another thing, if you guys check out collecting weeklies, there's a video that I did post in the cashing out YouTube, or I say YouTube, in the cashing out Facebook group. Go to this group here, follow it, like it. Anything new comes out, post it in there just like any other group. I do polls in there, do a bunch of horror theme posts as well. Subscribe to or join the group. Be more than happy to have you guys. It's crazy, you know, when I think about having a YouTube channel as having a group. I'm trying to find that middle ground where like you can get people to become more engaged, so to say, you know what I mean? So it's kind of like I would definitely love more engagement, but I understand like there's so many groups, and I hear people all the time say like, should there only be one group? Like maybe like a group and like a subgroup, like a group that's all about posting, all about sharing, you know, videos and et cetera, and then there should be like a subgroup that's like posts for sales, and even like a C group that's for like scammers and stuff. It's like one main group, you share anything you buy, YouTube videos, et cetera. The next group is just for stuff that you're selling, and the next group for like scammers and stuff like that. That probably would be like ideal, because there's so many groups that it's kind of like you're kind of like it's like a bird. You're digesting the information over and over and over, to where it's like, no, come to my group. No, come to my group. And I think that part, excuse me, I think that part obviously gets a little tough there on the group side, man. But you know what I mean? Yes, sir. So there's that. But I'm gonna share some with you guys real quick though, because this is one of the biggest things that's like really on my mind lately. And every day for the past week, you know, I kind of come here to Sideshow, and I go to this deals tab or this daily deals, and I click on it to see. And the deals, they're 24 hours only. And you know, you're gonna have some good ones, some bad ones. Let's just go to the low to high and see what they have this week. Hopefully something good, man. Jesse Hernandez, what's going on, my brother? What's going on, man? Buck Fangs, part of the live audience. I appreciate you, man. Hey, all jokes aside, it's just an hour long, man, on Mondays, man. Let's just talk about it. Whatever comes to mind, we'll just talk about it, man. Hopefully this gets you guys through your work day, your lunch, whatever, man. Just take your mind off of it, you know what I mean? I'll be at work in a little bit myself. Damn. That's all I can say, man, as I drink this hot cocoa, you dig? But back to the daily deals. See what they got today. A Blue Eyes White Dragon for $91. Crazy thing about this, before I knew anything about before I knew anything about statues, if you had told me about this years back, I would have been all over this, man. Yu-Gi-Oh! Blue Eyes White Dragon, Kaiba Seto. We all know who is a better duelist than Yugi Moto. I'm just putting it out there. Shout out Yugi Moto, but he is no Kaiba. Oh yes, they ain't got nothing today. They doing a bunch of bull crap, man. They have nothing today. Come on, man. Yep, nothing today. They've had some really good stuff the last couple of days, man, but nothing today. Wow, this trash. So no deals today. No worthy deals today. No deals that are worthy today. Damn, that's crazy. If you guys go to the account home, check this out right here. I'll show you guys. I'm not sure if it's gonna come up here. If you guys go to your calendar tab, you'll be able to see like what you guys like what they're doing next as well. And they obviously got that Geeks Given today at 7 p.m. man. Do you think there is going to be a new statue revealed all week long, or even next week with Black Friday? I personally don't think so. I just don't. So you mean you don't like seeing the same video links in 13 different groups? It doesn't bother me. I know some people it does bother. It doesn't bother me. I just feel like if we were to have like 3 groups, or even cap it at 5, like a universal group, everybody's in it. You see all the new information. And then there'd be a subgroup where it's nothing but sales posts. You know, hey, I'm looking to buy this. I'm looking to sell this. And then another group that's like, hey, scam alert, bad purchase experience, you know, things like that. I think that would be like kind of cool too. But then it would also be kind of tough because, like, you know, with all the different groups, you got to think about Sideshow having their like their group, you know, XM having their group, XM Life having their group, LBS having their group. So it's something that would never actually work, because then you have like you got the jealousy factor as well of, oh, you have more group members than I do. Oh, you get this and this and this. Like, so it's all those human elements of just certain things that would never work. You know, but I guess what I'm really saying is like a way to like get the information out quicker. You know what I mean? Because sometimes people will like miss certain things because there are so many groups to where, you know, they miss certain things like that. So like for me, I'll kind of like post the nostalgic stuff personally. So I'll post a bunch of horror stuff because that's what I'm into. So I always post like a bunch of nostalgic horror stuff, or obviously if it's something big that comes out, or like a deep sell, or like another YouTuber's video I found interesting, things like that. You know what I mean? Yesterday that had Iron Studios Mr. Freeze for $80, and that statue is great. It's definitely a good statue. It's something I actually consider getting back again as like a desk trinket, which is ironic. And for that price, I probably would have pulled the trigger on it, but I missed it. It's waitlisted now, man. I pulled trigger on Rogue Maquette last week on Daily Deal. Okay, Jesse, I see you, man. Those daily deals have been pretty blessed lately. I can definitely say so. They had Richard Luong. He had his Weapon X art print, canvas, and framed art print for like $150. That was like over $100 off. Like $130 off. Like that deal was crazy, man. Deal was stupid crazy. So yeah, I was just like, wow, man. It's crazy. But yeah, man. So another thing that was really on my mind lately, is, do you feel like in terms of like the amount of money that you have for any single said thing has to be like do you feel like you have to limit yourself per month? Like, for example, I have a $500 limit per month. And I'm not saying like based off of like, like your monthly income, you by yourself, your wife, your husband, whatever. I'm saying like you want to cap yourself. Like, hey, no matter what, I'm not going over $500 per month. Or is it, hey, I haven't bought a statue in a year, a art print, a book, an omnibus. I haven't bought anything all year, and it's November now. I'm about to go ahead and buy 2, 3 things on Black Friday sales or Amazon deals or whatever for omnibus, for comics, for CGCs, whatever it may be. You know what I mean? That doesn't work for me, so no. Yeah, it doesn't really work for me either. I'm kind of under the impression, full stream, full steam ahead, no caps. That's funny, man. Nah, I agree. Like, there's no need to like stop anything personally. I wish that there was a way of like. So okay, so I'll give you guys a prime example. Let me see if I can actually share this. So I'm looking at some art prints, right? And as I'm bringing up the art prints, you guys let me know how you think on this. With Sideshow, they'll give you like low stock or almost gone in terms of like statues. However, they don't do the same for art prints. Like sometimes they do, but not like with the statues. And I was kind of like, damn, because I went ahead and I purchased the art print yesterday. I had a $20 off coupon, plus I had like $83 in rewards. The unframed version is sold out, but the frame version was still available. So that FOMO hit me to where I didn't want to miss out on it, because it will literally be the first art print you would see as you walk into the room. So therefore, I didn't want to miss it, because like I had been looking at this art print for months, and I knew it was the essential print for this setup. Like it just was. This is an art print here. Surprisingly, I didn't really care for in the beginning. And I don't know if I really still care for it now, or if it's just like kind of like wanting something. But I respect the art, or I respect the vision of what was going for. I definitely wish Harley was drawn different, as well as Ivy. But far as Batgirl, Batwoman, and Catwoman and Batman, I think those are perfect. I like what they're doing with the cape of Batwoman, kind of excessive, but I see what they're doing with Batwoman as well as Batgirl's cape. Being draped over the frame. I like that. Batman is kind of on throne, so to say. Not really a big fan of Poison Ivy in terms of like this black suit thing that's going on. I'm not really a fan of that, but I generally do like this art print for what it is. There's different things I would change about it. So luckily it is sold out, so it's nothing I can like, I don't want to say like buy, but like just buy to buy, if that makes sense. So like I'm kind of glad that it is sold out. But this is something that, if it was on like these Black Friday sales or whatever's about to happen, I probably would snag it. But I feel like for DC, like for multiple characters, like it's kind of slim pickings. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't feel like there's a lot of DC prints in terms of like, there's just in terms of multiple characters. Like if you want solo characters like on some freaking police lineup type stuff, I feel like they're there. But far as like hey, I just want like Batman, Robin, and freaking Alfred in the Batcave. Like I don't feel like that's there. Crap, man. What's going on? Hey, Luke, man. Good morning. Yeah, good morning. Good morning. Freaking Australia, man. That's my guy, Luke. Luke was okay, let me tell a quick story about Luke, man. You guys know Luke, man. Luke's a real good guy, real good community member. I wasn't gonna buy anything in 2022. I'm like, I'm not buying nothing. I'm gonna see how long I can go without buying a single thing. And long and behold, there's a fan art piece out there. One of the members of the Sinister Six, and I love Spider-Man. Love Spider-Man. Always have, always will. No doubt about it, I love Spider-Man. And long and behold, Luke has a picture of a member of the Sinister Six. And I think it was January 31st of 2022. And I'm like, damn it. I almost made it a full month without ordering anything. And so, Luke, I will refer to you now as Domino because you did the domino effect of everything that happened in 2022. This is all Luke's fault. Everything you see behind me is because of Luke. Everything because of Luke. Let's see here. At least Buck is smart enough for a spreadsheet. I'll write everything down, but I'm not sure like how I like follow it like that. You know what I mean? What's going on, Toy Quest 101? IGW, what's going on, man? Hey, Cash, bro. I missed the LBS Hawk talk. LBS Hawk. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it, man. First off, if you're gonna buy the LBS Hawk, you should already know where you should get the LBS Hawk. I would assume you would already know. Whether you're gonna get that from XM directly, if you are, in Singapore or that part of the world, that's definitely fine. If you're not in Singapore or that part of the world, then I would assume you're gonna probably get it from Cosmic Chase, or you're probably gonna go get it from Spec Fiction. Now, if you're gonna get it from Spec Fiction, you already know, man. You gotta use that code Cash10, man. You gotta use that code Cash10. I always joke and say, hey, it's gonna save you a little bit. It's literally gonna save you lunch. Like legitimately, it's gonna save you lunch, man. So it'll make you save that lunch. It'll make you feel good about buying that Jimmy John's sandwich, that Subway sandwich, that Burger King, that McDonald's, that Chick-fil-A, that Chipotle, whatever you gonna individually buy yourself. It's gonna make you feel good about it. And just knowing, hey, man, I just went ahead and got my Hawk. I use that Cash10, that's KASH10. And I was able to give myself lunch and just sit back and watch everybody think, should they buy it or should they not buy it? But for me right here, it's classic all the way. If I'm gonna get a Hawk, this is the classic one, man. I feel like this classic Hawk with that classic Thor, perfect pairing with that classic Iron Man. That's the way to go for me. I gotta go classic all in because the aesthetic of having everything classic is what would do it for me. These deposits, however, is crazy. $690 for a deposit, and we talking about something that ain't coming out for over a year and a half. That is crazy. Again, wherever you guys buy it from, that's up to you. I'm not telling you how to spend your money, where to spend your money, anything. You get it from Cosmic Chase. Hey, shout out to Ben. But if you get it here, use that code Cash10. That's all I'll say there. But yeah, that's a hefty price, man. It's a hefty price. Is it something I plan on getting? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I plan on getting it, man. I plan on getting it. Let's see here, man. What up, Toy Quest? I think when it comes to collecting, the only thing I really have as set rules is my art prints. I only get Spidey stuff now because there's so much coming out all the time. No doubt, man. No doubt. I'm hoping prints are 20% off on Black Friday because I want to get a Pennywise print for a gift. Oh, really? Some horror stuff, huh? Okay. Oh shit. We got Brenton. Brenton just messaged me something. Oh man, I'll keep it private. Oh man, Brenton. Oh man. If you know Brenton, you could probably guess. Never been a fan of that Ivy costume. Me neither, man. Get that long. Hey. Okay, Vane. Okay. So hey, I hope I answered the LBS talk, man. I gotta pull this up real quick here. Because this is crazy. You said that, man. Crazy you said that. Let me see if I can get this pulled up. Let's see here. Damn, dude, that's really crazy you said that. Like seriously crazy you said that. All right, so I'm on Collector Zone right now. If you guys don't know Collector Zone, they got this Long Halloween art print. For those of you guys who don't know the Long Halloween, shame on you. Read the novel, watch the animated film, whatever the heck you got to do. You should already know about the Long Halloween. Like seriously, if not, like shame on you, man. Like shame on you. Like especially with Halloween just passing. Like come on, man. This art print is really good. I'm gonna see if I can like enhance the size on this here to show you guys better. It's just a really different print, but I was thinking about this because I actually have some rewards over here, and I could basically get this for free. So that's one reason why I was thinking about getting it, because I'm like, I could literally just get it for free. Um, I'm thinking about it. I'm not sold on it though, but the fact that I could get it for free, I'm kind of like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? It will be free. What's going on, Statue Habit? Buck sent me. I'll wait until the end of February for 2000. Oh, okay, good one, good one. Good way to kill a Monday workday. What's up, Polystoners? Hey, whoa, 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 whoa. I'm not telling you not to work. I'm just simping on. Shout out Pudgy, man. Shout out Pudgy. Long Halloween print is so awesome. Love the Ivy design in that, and generally the image composition and stuff. Yeah, that's Alex Garner. Alex Garner did that print, man. IGW, are you getting it? OMFG Rick, what's going on, man? Pop the question. Ooh. Ooh, okay. I hit up Toy Quest 101 yesterday, I believe. As you guys know, one of the very few pieces I've ever pre-ordered day one was Ghost Rider on Horse. Ghost Rider on Horse is paid off. It's paid off now. All I have left to pay on it is shipping. However, the price of Ghost Rider on Horse, if I'm not mistaken, it was $1,859. So $1,859 for Ghost Rider on Horse. I was under the interpretation at that time of getting it, and still to this day, is a great piece of art. So we're not talking about the art. We're talking about what fits your collection. However, after talking with Slim Boss yesterday, sometimes I think we both agree that it is okay to have like a one-off statue that doesn't necessarily have to fit your collection. It's basically you're just admiring a piece of art. But I'm under the I'm under the thought process. Do I cancel this Ghost Rider on Horse? Get that credit, and you already know. Transfer that credit right over to that LBS Hawk. You see what I'm saying? So at this point, the LBS Hawk is basically paid off. It's basically paid off. You know what I'm saying? It's basically already paid off. Literally, I'd be left paying like an extra $100 or $200 in shipping, and I wouldn't have to worry about shipping for 2 years or like a year and a half, basically. So I'm kind of under the impression of just go ahead and do it, but I really don't know quite yet, man. It says shipping due later, and it also says it's 300 US. Whoa! Shipping. So you saying the shipping on Hawk is $300? Is that what I'm hearing, or I must have heard that shit way wrong? Excuse my language. I try not to ever cuss, but okay, yeah, not for Hawk, not for Hawk. So clarify that if you can for me. OMFG. Let's see here, man. Jumping in to say what's up during work, man. What's going on, Ed? What's going on? IGW, I'm in Australia, bro. Okay, gotcha. Okay, so IGW and Luke are both in Australia. Yeah, so Luke is saying it's not a bad idea because, like I said, don't get me wrong. The Ghost Rider on Horse, I think, is an amazing statue. It's an amazing piece of art from XM. However, I just don't think it fits anything in my collection. And I feel like I would be able to legitimately cancel that order, get that credit back, and put that credit straight towards LBS Hawk. And the Hawk is paid off except for like $250 plus shipping. That's very doable. Very doable. Oh crap, Jesse is saying do it. Ed is saying did say on spec site 300 shipping. Oh wow, that's crazy. I'm just not sure. I'm still not sure to this point, man. Okay. Looks like Brenton is saying he would definitely transfer it over. Okay. I would opt for LBS Hawk over Ghost Rider, and I don't like either statue. Wow. Okay, so here, so my ladies, her gripe with me doing that is if you transfer it over to LBS Hawk, you're not having anything for basically a year and some change. But my thought process is the money's already gone. Like, I'm not getting a refund. I would just get a credit. So therefore, why not just put that credit towards something you actually want? You know what I'm saying? And then it's already paid off. I don't have to think about it. And then I don't have to get Ghost Rider in hand, enjoy it for a little bit, knowing it's gonna go, and then sell it. You know what I'm saying? Hey, that's not even a debate, man. I'm definitely getting a green classic, man. My mind's already made up on that, man. But shout out to my guy, Mr. X. I would assume he would get the gray one. I would just assume that for Mr. X, but for me, nah, I gotta go with the green, man. I have to. I would have to go with the green. Like, there's not even a question about it, man. It definitely is a solid game plan. Um, let's see here. Luke says that gives you time to plan your 1/3 setup and work out what else you want. It most definitely does. And the crazy thing about it, what's going on, George? I appreciate you coming through, man. The crazy thing about it is, Luke, like, I kind of have a vision. So, and that kind of leads me to the next thing, man. I'm selling my 1/4 Avengers, and it's not due to LBS per se. Like, a little bit, but not per se. The reason why I'm selling the 1/4 Avengers, because I don't have the love for them in terms of like the space that it would take up. And when I say the space, because obviously 1/3 is bigger than 1/4 what I currently have. I'm saying the space in terms of like I was like, oh, let me get that Black Canary or Black Widow. Let me get the you know, the Martine Canali Thor. Let me get this and that. And it's like you're just getting stuff for the sake of getting it, not even because you actually enjoy that character or that said scale or that said iteration of the character. And I had to take a step back. What's the two things you generally love? I love Spider-Man / Daredevil stuff. Hell's Kitchen is my thing. I love Hell's Kitchen and I love Spider-Man. This half of the room, check. Other half of the room, I love X-Men. Check. Dead smack in the middle, you got that Silver Surfer, you got Doom, you got Doctor Strange. Right beneath it, you got Fantastic Four. As like, so pretty much it's like Spider-Man, Fantastic Four with Silver Surfer, Doom, and right on the other side of it, you got X-Men. So it's like everything is set. Then on this lone wall, you got LBS Thor, LBS Hawk. You would have enough room for Iron Man and Thanos if you wanted. And I would cap it at there. Because I don't care about getting LBS in terms of like anything else outside of the Avengers. Now, if I did have to get like a one-off, I'm not gonna lie, it would definitely be Magneto. But that's because I'm a huge Magneto fan. A huge Magneto fan. You know what I'm saying? What's going on, Astro, man? I hope your Monday is being very blessed, man, and you're getting through the work week if you are at work, man. Hope you are. Let's see here, man. What the hell? 230 pounds? Damn, are you serious? Ooh. Hey, Pudgy, shit. Hey, Pudgy, how much wood, pause, am I gonna need? Like, how much thickness is a brother gonna need to hold that? You know what I'm saying? Shout out Darth Rashid with the pauses, man. Yeah, crazy, man, crazy. Let's see here. So that's crazy, man. That's crazy. But let me see here. Let's see. Did you ever decide what you're doing with TN? Ooh, great question. Great question, man. Okay, so as you guys know, I've mentioned it before. There's a small room behind my man cave that was meant to be a walk-in closet that has a closet inside of the walk-in closet. We no longer need that room. We no longer need that room. That room is specifically going to be DC. I've officially got the green light. It's going to be a DC room. No Justice League, just straight Batman. Straight Batman. So that's what the room is going to be, Batman. With that being said, I will most likely not have any Ninja Turtles outside of Iron Studios. If I do get any Ninja Turtles, it will be Iron Studios 1/10, because I'd be able to collect a lot, and basically for the price of one of those 1/3, I'd be able to get all 4 Turtles plus Shredder plus April O'Neil and Casey Jones all together for that price of that 1/3. The 1/3s look amazing. They look great. I think anybody who collects them is getting an amazing statue, a low ES. I think they're great what they're doing. Shout out to the Kucherik brothers. They're doing phenomenal work with those sculpts. The paint on it looks well. And Adams is doing this thing, getting them out to you guys as well, getting those pre-orders out. Doing great work of what they're trying to do as rebranding as a company, partnering with Sideshow. So I think that's great, man. Yeah, I think people are now being more selective and getting their favorites versus completing a collection or just forgetting it. I think that's 110% right, man. Nah, just win the Magneto and you can. Hey, look, I'm not gonna lie, man. If I were to get that Magneto, that would really be a freaking blessing, man. That would be a blessing, man. Shout out to this guy, bro.
You casual.
Papusas? Have you guys ever heard of it?
Papusas, nice.
Shout out El Salvador.
Papusas doesn't sound like it feels good coming the other end.
Oh man, it's the best.
Hey. You don't worry about the next day when it comes to
The next day? You mean in the next hour?
What's going
up,
on, man?
Nothing much, man. I gotta take my cat to the vet in like half an hour, so I was like,
Oh crap.
it'd be cool if I could just join for a little bit. But no, she's good. She's just to check up.
Yeah, dude. Like I was telling everybody else, I was like, you know what? Because like obviously you know about the crazy work schedule right now. I'm like, dude, every Monday, I'm gonna just go live for an hour and just talk about whatever's on my mind, man. Whatever in the community, whatever comes to mind, we'll just enjoy. At first, I'm like, will it be a bad idea because people are at work? But then I'm like, it'll probably help somebody get through their lunch break or something. I don't know, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think that's what Buck said. I don't know if you read his message. Yeah, hell yeah, man.
Brenton's like, hey, I'm incognito. He's like messaging me on Facebook. I'm like, dude, you can just message in the YouTube.
Yeah.
Oh crap! So they said, okay. So Luke wants to know. I don't know if you heard this part, but he says casual Ghost Rider or LBS Hawk, and he means Ghost Rider on a horse, by the way.
Oh, so score scale versus 1/3.
Well, okay. Here's the thing, though. Basically, the question that I was asking Toy Quest that he asked me to just ask everybody, my Ghost Rider on horse is paid off. However, I got shipping left to pay. But before I even touch the shipping, it's a total of $1,860. Should I just cancel it and put that credit towards the LBS Hawk? Because in my opinion, the XM Ghost Rider horse, it's amazing. It just doesn't fit anything.
Yeah, I think that's the biggest trouble everyone has.
Yeah,
is like
this doesn't fit
it's an
anything.
amazing piece. Even like Kisa's got it right, but
Yeah.
he dedicated like a whole shelf just to him. It's cool. I honestly like it a lot, but it's just
Oh, of course, yeah.
you have to put it like in the living room or in the hallway or like or your movie room, whatever. But for me, I'd go if possible. I'd transfer that over to the Hulk, even though like the freaking Hulk is a beast by itself. That's the only thing too.
What the heck? Pudgy said I had to pause, so I'm behind a few minutes. Dude, what? You can just rewind, man. Rewind later.
Yeah.
Hey, let's go. Shout out to getting those permission slips signed. Dude, yeah, you know how it is when you got a significant other. You got to ask, man. Like, it's like you don't have to ask, but hey, they live here too, man. It's whatever, you know what I mean?
It's not
It's
you
her
have to
house,
ask.
too.
It's more of like you don't want to get in trouble. So
Yeah, dude. But I'm like, yo, we don't need the other room anymore? All right. I'll just put some DC stuff in there, you know what I mean?
yeah, I got this new 1/3 one. I asked her about it. I was like, hey, so I ordered it. She's like, oh, you don't have to ask. And I was like, I'm just letting you know, but I ordered it and
I'm just letting you know.
yeah. But I ordered it and she goes like I said, you don't have to let me know. And I was like, yeah, but there's this other one I want too. And she goes like, what? So it's definitely asked before. What's the saying? Like it's better to ask for forgiveness than to I forget the whole saying.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. Like I don't know the saying, but I've heard it before, so I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
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 That's crazy, man. Dude, so my last LBS Hawk question to everybody and to you is what do you think about the release date? Like that's the only thing that I don't want to say bothers me, but it with all the hype, and I think I heard you guys mention it either Tuesday or Friday, if I'm not mistaken, but like with all the hype, it's like, what the fuck? Like, sorry, I hate cussing, but like, you know what I mean? What the fuck? Like, it's such a
Wow.
long time, man.
I can't believe that. That's kind of redundant of hyping it up and then having it pushed back so far. But you know, it's a $5,000 all in probably, right? If you get the 3 statues, so it's a good amount of time to save up.
Yeah, on the money side, I think it's great because you have plenty of time to save, but on the it's just a long time, but I guess it really doesn't matter because like people are getting stuff in between anyway. Like there's always something else you're getting. So
Do you think there'll be another LBS one in between? Like if you're going for the Avengers line, is like Iron Man going to come out 2025 or is it going to come out 2023?
I'm gonna say no because it seems like the way that they're spacing it is like, oh no, I get what you're saying. Like, will Iron Man actually release in 23? You know what's crazy? I got the feeling Iron Man is actually gonna be in collectors' hands before Hawk.
Yeah, yeah, I think so too.
Yeah,
At least I hope so.
I think it's normal wait time for statue companies that aren't Sideshow or XM. I get you on that. And the last question, Brenton says, why the 650 to 800 deposit for a statue? I do agree. I think the deposits are definitely excessive. I will really agree with that. The deposits are really, really excessive. And that's something I definitely don't agree with. I think the deposit should definitely be like 450, 500. But again, I mean, it's one of those things like we don't control. So it's either if you want it, you pay it. If you don't, but
Yeah.
I always tell people this. Y'all think I'm joking. Dude, literally use a PayPal paying for. You paying the same thing, you're just breaking it yourself. Like that's what I would do. Like I've done that before with deposits, and it's like I'm gonna like kind of take the ball in my own hands. So that's what I would do, man.
Yeah.
So it's like XM just prioritizing their own products. I think so, man. I think so. But dude, what do you think about like with the whole like Kevin Conroy passing? Do you feel like people will kind of like jump back to watching the animated series more, or like just his other works, like people who didn't even know who he is, kind of like, oh crap, I had no idea like this was the Batman, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's nostalgia. It's gonna kick in. For me, like I was gonna do. I have an episode tomorrow. I was gonna dedicate like a whole topic to him, but for me, it's nostalgia, and then it's like one of your heroes passing by. You know, so it's like,
Dude, I remember being at my aunt's house and just the theme song, dude. Like when it came on, like it's like the one memory I have. And like the cop that hated Batman who worked with Gordon, I remember him. And you know, all the episodes are just amazing, the movies, all of it. And it's crazy like that. You know, we always debate like, you know, George Clooney or, you know, Zack Snyder's version or this and this and this, but nobody ever debates Kevin Conroy. That's the one thing that I just noticed. I'm like, nobody ever says, like when people are like, oh, my Batman's Kevin Conroy, nobody ever says, no, but Affleck's better.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
nobody does that.
Yeah, I don't know. It's because he's been around for so long and he's delivered, you know. And there's no
Yeah.
controversy like he did something wrong in the back end or stuff like that. But
Yeah.
I think it's mostly nostalgia. Like he was a master of his craft. And the crazy part, I don't know if you read this, but he just auditioned for it for like shits and giggles, I think he said. But like if it wasn't for him, I don't think it would have been as great as it is now.
There's only one person that debates for George Clooney. Is that fucking Eddie?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, what the fuck? Dude, I never think of George Clooney when I think of Batman. I'm not gonna lie. I just don't. I don't know why, but
Yeah.
I don't.
I was like, was he Batman? But yeah.
Yeah, I know. Like I tend to forget. I'm like, I think of Schwarzenegger being Freeze before I think of Clooney being Batman.
Yeah.
Crazy, man. Crazy. But dude, so one of the other things I wanted to talk about was work, right? And this is like kind of like, what do you think is like a work-life balance? And I don't mean like the hours you work, like 7 to 3 or whatever. I mean, like, how much money do you feel like you should prioritize into something that at the end of the day is a hobby? You know, whether you collect fishing poles or whatever you collect, at the end of the day, like, these things are a hobby. So it's like, if your 40 hours a week is only enough, or your salary is only enough to cover your essentials, do you feel like, well, hey, I have to get a part-time job, or hey, I have to work 10 hours overtime a month or a week or whatever? Like when is enough to where it's like it's excessive? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think everyone's gauge is always different for that.
Oh, wait,
like
before you answer, full transparency for this question, I just worked from 7 a.m. to 11 p.m. both Saturday and Sunday. That was 36 hours overtime I just got done doing. FYI, it was to pay bills and to have enough money left over to pay off Slim Boss and Casual, the floor stores. So I'm the crazy guy asking this question that just did it. I'm just saying.
Yeah, man. It's like Luke just said, have a separate account for your hobbies, avoid the arguments. Yeah, like you don't want to get yourself into a bind where like you're, not begging for money, but you're like, crap, man. Like this just completely passed me by because my freaking hobby got in my way.
Wait, so is Luke saying lie to your significant other? Oh, I haven't spent anything. Check the account.
No, I think it's more like, it's like have that money saved up for like whatever you want, and then take care of your necessities first. But I don't know, man. The way I do it, everyone's different. Like everyone's different. Even Mr. X is different, right? Like Mr. X has like I want to say unlimited money, but he doesn't go and buy out like everything. I think it's just, for me, it's just. She came into this room the other day. She started adding up all the statues, and I was like,
"Oh, that's the worst."
Yeah, I was like, "Damn, why you gotta do that?" She was like, "Hey, like that's the price you put on your hobby, and like you're not arguing about it." I was like, or you're not like in the deep end where you're begging for money or anything like that. And I was like, no. And then she's like, it's a hobby to you. It's not like you can't. What's the word? You're not gonna like worry about tomorrow, basically.
So with this comment, I guess to have a better understanding, are you like putting like 2% of your paycheck into a separate fund? Like, because I guess I'm asking like where would the other money initially come from? Is it you, I don't know, maybe cutting grass on the side or something? Like you know what I mean? Like if it's not coming directly from your income.
Yeah, I would say like a side hustle or overtime or like stuff like
that. John Smith says, "No worries, no, the money isn't really going anywhere. It's just sitting on the shelf, nearly same as a piggy bank."
No.
That's an interesting way to think about it. Like, I'm not gonna lie, dude. I looked at my Predator statue the other day. I'm like, holy shit. I bet I could get like 3,500 right now. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, that's a good question, though. Like, if you were to have a statue, like let's say that what's it called, Dr. Octopus goes for
any statue but that one, but I get the point. I'm just playing.
Yeah. Let's say that one all of a sudden jumps, skyrockets because like the actor died or like whatever happened, it just skyrockets to like $4,000. you see one listed and it sells for that, so the new price becomes that. Do you sell it the next day, or do you just like hold on to it?
For me, I'd hold on to it because I'm a lifelong Spider-Man fan, and I've always loved that character from the from video games, from movies, any like animated series that I've seen. Like I've always loved the character, so for me, I would never like this Spider-Man stuff that I have is here to stay unless they make a one that's better. And it almost makes me kind of like have that arch syndrome, so to say. How Arch is like, yesterday he was talking about having the Nightcrawler, but there's not really a need for him to sell his old Nightcrawler for a new one, even if the new one's better, because nothing is wrong with my old one. And I don't feel that for every statue, but I feel like these Spider-Man ones were done so well to where it would just be hard for me to even think they could top it.
Yeah.
So that's really that. I'll list these later, and these aren't in any particular order or anything, but just to show these. And I'm not looking to get any like high money, anything like that. But as I did mention earlier, I'm letting go of these two statues.
Oh,
Yes, I'm letting go of these two, man. Captain America from Sideshow, as well as Taskmaster from Sideshow, the exclusive. Nothing's wrong with either statue. Mint condition, have the brown box and the art shipper, or brown. Yeah, I got everything. And I'm selling them price to move. Yeah, so basically I'm just using the funds that I get from this to just pay off some other stuff I have on PO. And the fact that if I'm just gonna have Thor, Hawk, Iron Man, there's no need for these other ones. I would rather just take that space for more Spider-Man stuff, such as XM Vulture or XM Lizard, things like that I would truly love more versus having a Taskmaster. I tried putting that Taskmaster on the bottom shelf, and I just didn't like it. And I don't think I would do it justice by keeping it, you know what I mean? In terms of like somebody else who appreciates this character and the statue more would definitely enjoy it more than I would, you know?
Hey man, so I'm having a show later tonight of like statues for sale. Like
Yeah.
I'll add these too if you want. I just need like one picture. That's it.
Yeah, I'll shoot the picture over of Taskmaster and Captain America. And
Oh, cool.
again, like I'm letting them go for whatever the best price is what I'm letting them go for. I know Sideshow has their sales going on everything right now, or they're going to, so I'll keep that into account. Honestly, if you guys want to buy them both, they'll probably do both for like freaking 8-9 something shipped or whatever, man. Like I don't know, I'll figure out the price quickly, but
Okay.
yeah.
Dang, I like that cap.
Dude, the Captain America is nice. Like it's really nice, but I went through my whole entire collection, and those are the only, well, there's 3 things. Actually, one other thing got moved, but it's a trade that I'm doing. So I'm trading a statue for another statue from Slim Boss. So it works out because I'm paying him off on Thursday for a statue. So it's kind of like just get everything done on Thursday. So it works out there.
What'd you trade?
I traded my Red Skull for Poison Ivy.
The newest Poison Ivy, the exclusive?
Yeah,
Oh,
I had
okay,
the statue before. I sold it to Joe, Vane 21, but I'm doing the Gotham stuff again, and it's something that I really wanted. I always regretted letting it go.
Yeah.
But at that time, I just didn't really know the vision, and I love that Red Skull is really amazing, but again, it doesn't fit anything I'm actually doing, and it's not a favorite character of mine as well. So it was just an even swap. You know what I mean? It was a swap that I felt was, we both were okay with it. So I was like, okay, cool.
Dang, I really like that Poison Ivy.
Yeah, it's nice, man. It's nice. Not gonna lie, it's nice, man. Yeah, man. Well, guys, I don't really have too much more. I was trying to keep everything about an hour, so I'll let it go for a couple more minutes. But I appreciate you guys coming. We got up to quite a lot more than I thought. I'm not gonna. I thought it was gonna be like one person here, just being honest, but we got up to like 27 on a random stream. So I appreciate you guys for coming. I'll do this every Monday. And if anybody ever is free, you guys are more than welcome to join. It's just going to be for an hour. So just like Casual did today, if you guys just want to join for 10, 15 minutes, fine by me. Doesn't matter. No agenda. Just whatever new I'm thinking about in the hobby or around the house involving pop culture or a new movie out, whatever. We just come on Mondays and talk about it for a quick, smooth hour. And I'm trying to do some other stuff with the channel, kind of like more of a routinely schedule, so to say, to like bring back content. So we'll see, man. But eventually I will get a different job and I won't have like the same schedule, man. That job is so tough on like my personal like relationship, dude. Like, bro, I literally don't even see my woman really until the weekend. It almost feels like high school, bro.
Hell
like,
yeah. No kidding. Yeah. No. I'm sorry.
Damn, I need that clip. You what? Nah, man. Nah, it's cool, man. But yeah. But dude, oh, so the last thing I did have for you guys is whether you're watching this live or later on the rerun, what do you truthfully expect from Geeksgiving? Because I never heard of that last year. Like, I just don't remember. I just remember them doing like a Black Friday thing. It was kind of like it was like an infomercial how they did it. Like they did like a HSN or something. Like they just sold stuff like, hey, look at this illustrious Captain America. You know what I mean? And I thought that was pretty cool. And they were like, it's 10% off with free shipping and you can buy it now, but hurry up because limited quantities. You know what I mean? And it was kind of cringe because you could see like Paul was like, oh shit, I got to talk about this for 3 minutes. I only have 1 minute worth of stuff to say.
I think it's gonna be the same thing this year, man. Like they have so much inventory. Like you see all these deals they've been posting lately. Like every
so you think it's more? You think it's like back stock? Like people just haven't been buying.
Yeah, I think so. I don't think nothing new is gonna be announced. If it is, it's gonna be like the same as LBS 2024.
So you think so not Black Friday for like next weekend, but you think this week with their Geeksgiving is just gonna be them playing games and putting random stuff on sale, but nothing actually new?
Yeah, that's what I think.
Damn,
if it's something
crazy.
new, like we didn't get nothing for Spooktacular, right? Like we didn't even get a variant of something. But
what's
like,
going on, man?
Yeah,
yeah,
man,
we didn't get anything new.
I don't know why everyone's hating on that though. Like, there's like 50 statues announced this year. Like,
yeah.
Now Prime One Showcase is Sunday. Like, come on, man. Like my wallet's like, my wallet's like.
Dude, I know you. Okay. Before we go, what are you expecting from Prime One? Because I know you recently said you're kind of doing the 1/3 Justice League. So are you kind of expecting like, dude, if they did a Hawkman or a Hawkgirl, would you be in on it?
I'll say this off camera. No kidding. No, hell yeah, man. Like I'll be all in. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, I'd definitely be all in.
Yeah.
It's so hard, man. Like Prime One Showcase is so like, it's always a showcase how a showcase should be, right? But it's also like, man, like dang, that Green Lantern just got announced. Like
dude, when you freaking watch the Prime One stuff, it's almost like a science expo. You know what I mean? Like the way they present it, it's like it's really well thought out. It's not this like, not to say anything about Sideshow, but it's not like this goofy like
build up to like something.
I literally feel like I could run the Sideshow like stuff that they have. Like I could just do it myself.
Yeah.
Like, hey, I'll do
I
it
think
for
you
you,
can
man.
too. Yeah. Yeah, you do your shows on Thursdays, and like I'd rather watch your show on Thursday than watch their show. So
damn. Jesse says nothing. Appreciate that, man. Jesse says nothing but promos and sales. Nothing new. Yeah, I think so too, man. Yeah, I think that's all the comments. I think we're caught up, man. So again, hey, thank you guys for coming. I'll be back next Monday with episode 2 of Let's Talk About It. And you may see a lot more content. I think I got something to unbox tomorrow, actually. Something I've had. I just never unboxed it, so I'll throw it up tomorrow. But yeah, there's gonna be a lot more content. So again, thanks everybody for coming. Appreciate you coming, sliding in casual.
that's what I do.
Hey, oh wow. Damn it. I couldn't get to the fucking that's what she said clip quick enough. Anyways, I appreciate you guys for coming, man. Peace out.
Put some cash in your life. Put some cash in your life. Every